What's up guys, chigztechreviews from chigztechreviews. I have reviewed quite a few Beelink products recently and I've been quite impressed by the build quality, specs and features Beelink manages to squeeze into their products. So when I see a brand new Beelink product, I know before opening that box I'm going to be getting good value. Well, today I've got my hands on the new Beelink GS1 6K Android TV box. So as soon as they announced this box, I wanted it in my hands. So this is the first 6K TV box I'm going to be testing. So you can play 6K videos at 30 frames per second and 4K videos at 60 frames per second. So as usual, we'll run our full performance test including 4K videos, gaming, benchmarks, and we'll see how it ranks in our top TV box performance chart comparing it to other TV boxes. So let's begin with the specs. I'll put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. So you have the ALLWINNER H6 Quad-core CPU. The GPU is the Mali T720. You have 2 gigs of DDR3 RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage, dual band Wi-Fi AC. Now the Wi-Fi card is actually a PCIe, which is supposed to be higher quality, and we'll see the difference soon. You got Bluetooth version 4.1, Android version 7.1 Nougat. Supports Ultra HD 6K videos at 30 frames per second, supports Ultra HD 4K videos at 60 frames per second, supports HDR10 and HLG, supports HDMI version 2.0, and this supports 5.1 surround sound. So this is everything you get in the box, beginning with a basic user guide. Just a single page user guide there. A UK power adapter. An HDMI cable. Everything seems high quality and Beelink branded, which is awesome. A full featured remote control. So with this remote control you'll be able to control your television, and the full instructions are on the back. So you have a pretty decent remote control here, which comes standard with this TV box. And last but not least, the most awaited Beelink GS1, the 6K TV box. It's finished in matte and you've got this shiny 6 logo, and it just says Beelink 6 at the top. So nothing on the front, nothing on the side, and on the back of the unit you have power socket, USB port, HDMI, network LAN, and your SPDIF port. If we keep going, you have a USB 3 port on the side and a micro SD card slot. And that brings us back to the front, and this is what the bottom of the unit looks like. So you appear to have what looks like a reset hole there, and you got some vents there. So what's great is you have a proper heatsink in here, so it's going to keep your system running cool at all times. So you've got a very nice compact TV box here. I'm going to bring in the H96 Max to compare the size. So you can see that the Beelink 6 or the Beelink GS1 is a lot smaller than the H96 Max, and in thickness it's also smaller. So now I'm going to get this TV box hooked up to my TV and capture card, and we're going to find out how good this TV box is. I'll be right back. First of all, I ran a boot up speed test, and this TV box took an incredible 7 seconds to fully load the home screen from a cold start. And here is the home screen for the Beelink GS1 6K TV box. You have a very familiar and easy to navigate layout. This is Beelink's trademark custom home screen. You will see the same setup in all their Android TV boxes, and I have to say I like it. It has plenty of customization options with the weather, time, date on the left, and you have 2 blank pages on the far left and the far right where you can add your own shortcuts. You also have a small box on the front page where you can again add your own shortcuts by simply clicking on the plus sign and selecting your favorite apps. Furthermore, this TV box has 16 gigs of internal storage, from which 4 gigs have been used, leaving you with around 11 gigs of free space. Now if we have a quick look in about, you will see that this box is running the latest version of Android 7.1 Nougat. Furthermore, this box also supports Wi-Fi hotspots, so you can share the internet from this box to other devices. Now let's check out the default system apps. So here are all the apps installed on this box as standard, and as you can see there is very few apps to get you started. However, you do have the official Google Play Store, so you can download thousands of free games and apps, but you also have the App Market, which allows you to immediately download some useful apps, so you have control of what gets installed on your box from the start, so less clutter to begin with, and I really don't mind that. So CPU-Z shows that this box comes rooted as standard. So the first thing I did is try the Miracast receiver app, and no matter what I did, I could not get it to work with my Samsung Galaxy S8. However, I then tested out HappyCast, and that was able to screen mirror my S8 very nicely. There was no lag whatsoever. It was a very smooth experience. So now I can do anything on my smartphone, such as watch movies, play games, and it will be wirelessly mirrored on the big screen. So I guess they gave two mirrorcast options on purpose. In case one does not work, you have the second option. So now I'm going to be playing some 4K video samples from a USB drive, and I'm going to be using Kodi to run these tests. Kodi is the best media player to use. It contains all the codecs you will ever need for audio and video. So let's go ahead and play the first video. So that was the 4K test. We got some very interesting results which will be addressed in the conclusion at the end of this video, so keep watching. Moving on now to the YouTube test. So you can select a maximum resolution of 2K on YouTube.
You a life of magic and wonder.
Look at those two girls. I have everything I want right here.
Find them. It's a murder mystery party. Whoever finds the victim wins the grand prize. You're not gonna know what's real and what's fake. Going naked. Prepare for the war.
So that was YouTube. Now let's move on to the gaming test. So in the Wi-Fi speed test, this box was able to achieve download speeds of 24 and upload speeds of 9 megabits per second. This is quite a decent score considering the top speeds I currently get is between 20 to 30 megabits per second. And in the AnTuTu benchmark test, we got an incredible benchmark score of 44,283. So let's see how that compares with the others. So here is my top performing Android TV box chart for 2017, showing you all the latest Android TV boxes and seeing how they compare with each other. So as you can see, the Beelink GS1 has earned position 7 on this chart with quite an impressive benchmark score. Now if we compare this TV box to its own price bracket, then here is the top performing Android TV box chart for under $100. And again, all devices have been ranked by AnTuTu scores, and on this chart the GS1 has secured position 2. So to simplify things going forward, I will provide two charts for every TV box I review, one comparing to all the TV boxes and the other comparing it to its specific price bracket. Also, I have a new website, chigztech.com, where you will find a full version of this chart which includes much more information such as sound, Bluetooth, USB 3 and much more. So it'll be interesting to see which TV box I get next and what overall score it achieves. So stay tuned. So there you have it guys, that was the Beelink GS1 6K Android TV box. So let's break it down with some pros and cons. So here are my pros and cons. You have a premium and very compact design. The Beelink custom home screen is simple to use, has a clean interface and lots of options for custom shortcuts. This box also comes rooted as standard with built-in Bluetooth and very good Wi-Fi speeds. I was able to stream a maximum of 2K on YouTube and 1080p on Netflix. Also, I was able to play high bitrate 4K videos at 160 megabytes per second and they played very well. Most 4K videos at 60 frames per second also played great. However, I did encounter one or two videos which did not play properly. They were 4K at 60 frames per second and both contained Dolby audio. Now those same videos that did not work on this 6K box worked absolutely fine on the Ziddo H6 Pro. The Ziddo H6 Pro is exactly the same specs as this 6K box, except the Ziddo has DDR4 RAM and this 6K box has DDR3 RAM. Now DDR4 is 3 times faster than DDR3. Now I have learnt after playing with so many boxes, RAM is what helps these TV boxes run higher bitrate 4K video files. Better the RAM, smoother the video. So if you have less RAM, some videos will stutter and struggle to play. This is exactly what has happened with this Beelink GS1 6K TV box. Now I could not find any 6K file to test, and trust me, I tried searching all over the web, but 6K and 8K are not very common and it's quite hard to find sample clips. If any of you know any 6K links, let me know and I will surely test this out. So unfortunately, I was not able to test any 6K clips, but realistically, it struggled with some 4K videos. So 6K at 30 frames per second is possible, but I would not expect it to be very smooth. Bottom line, this is still an amazing, remarkable, high-end Android TV box by Beelink. This is a great 4K TV box, plays games, YouTube 2K, and is quite enjoyable to use. And for under $70, this packs a powerful punch with plenty of performance and is definitely a worthy option to consider. I just did a top 10 of the best Android TV boxes priced between $50 to $100, and if I had to revise that list, this TV box would be number 2 directly underneath the H6 Pro. And with that being said, I'll leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. That's all for this video. If you're finding these TV box videos useful, then hit the like button to let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.